Do not speak to strangers. You may hear the advice in your childhood days from your parents. This is the best advice for children because children see all are equal. They do not know who is a good person or fake one. But you are an adult right now, you need to expand your network and make new relationships. Every single person in your life was once a stranger to you, and you know nothing about them until you had that first conversation. You are not born together with all of your friends, your business partners, or your spouse. If you think about all your close and best friends are today, they were all strangers at one point in life. But meeting strangers is probably one of most people's biggest fears, next to speaking in front of a crowd. This is one of the important skills you can learn. If you learn this skill, you can learn many things about yourself, about your passion, about your career from their perspective. It can lead you to make new friends or discover a romantic partner. It may even lead to a new career or business opportunities. It helps us to expand our network and build relationships with other people. The sad thing is, the school does not teach about this valuable skill. But don't worry, we are here to make you a better communicator if you watching this video until the end. Welcome back to Smart Buddies Hub, the page for only the smart and successful people. Don't forget to join the hub by hitting the subscribe button. So here are the 8 tips to talk comfortably with strangers. Number 1. Confident body language. Body language is the major part of communication. Your body speaks more about you before you spoke. Here are some tips for confident body language. Have an open posture. It's important to feel relaxed, but don't slouch. Don't close yourself off with folded arms or with your hands on your hips. Smile. When you meet someone for the first time, delay your smile. Don't flood your smile as soon as you meet someone new. By delaying the smile for just 1 second will make you seem so much more sincere, and the targets will feel that the smile is just for them. Confident handshake. However, don't get too carried away and cause pain to the other person. Hold it firmly but don't go further. Maintain eye contact. Whether they're speaking or you are, hold the other person's gaze for a few seconds at a time. This will show that you're engaged and sincere. Avoid touching your face. This is one of the common mistakes people make. Don't touch your nose or your eyebrow, whatever in your face. People who touch their face can appear dishonest or they feel shy. Additional tip. When you are nervous, chewing gum tricks the brain to relax mode. But don't do it in job interviews. Number 2. Find something you both have in common. Talk about something you both have in common. Maybe you're from the same place, maybe you have a mutual friend, maybe you have a shared hobby, or maybe you work in similar roles. Let's imagine you want to talk to marry a friend of your sister, but you don't know how to start. You can talk about your sister to her. Or you remember your sister tells Mary is fiction reader. You now identify her interests, so you have many questions to ask. Like, what books are your favorite? Which book you're current reading? Who are the favorite authors? But don't ask too many common questions, this will make you just an average person. Ask questions, dig deeper. If you also a reader, you can ask many interesting things. People love to see people like themselves. This will help you get closer. Find and talk about something you both have in common. If you don't know about their interests and hobby, research their social media. Or ask some mutual friend. Number 3. Avoid one-word answering questions. The fastest and easiest way to make people talk is to ask open-ended questions. Many people answering in one word when they speak to strangers. So don't ask one-word answering questions. If you don't know, open questions begin with who, what, where, when, and how. Another tip is to say "tell me more" to keep the conversation open and interesting. Ask questions to speak more about the topic. And also don't answer in one word. Instead of "I'm studying," "I am studying at blah blah university." Answer briefly. Number 4. Share information about yourself. Everyone likes to talk about themselves, and also likes to learn about others. People are uncomfortable talking to people who ask a lot about others but share little about themselves. If you ask too many questions of a new acquaintance, they might feel you're prying, so they still feel you as a stranger. Communication is a two-way process. If you share some of your interests, hobbies, and about yourself that might trigger something they never thought to share. Make sure you divulge information about yourself so people will want to talk to you. Number 5. Good rapport. Mirroring their body moves can make you get closer. Studies show that mirroring someone's body moves can make you as a friend subconsciously. So when you talk to people, mirror some of their body moves. But don't overdo it. If they speak to you in an open posture, you also stand in that posture. Number 6. Listen sincerely. When people talk to us, we sing and repeating that trendy song in our minds. Don't be like that. Listen to their words and their feelings. Don't interrupt while they talk. We have 2 ears and 1 tongue. We might listen to more and talk less. People will naturally talk to those who listen. They will think you are great if you let them. Everyone wants to feel important and heard, so if you want people to talk more to you, give them your full attention. Make sure you always listen when someone is talking. Listen, acknowledge by gestures such as nodding, keeping eye contact, and then summarize what they said before responding. Number 7. Don't ask what do you do? Don't ask what do you do? You will appear someone only seeking for the high-flying crowd. People might feel intimidated if they do nothing for a living. The ultimate benefit to not ask what do you do? Is it throwing people off guard? It convinces them you are enjoying their company for whom they are, not for any case networking reason. Ask instead, how do you spend most of your time? This gives the other choices to reply with their day jobs or other exciting activities that fill their days. Number 8. Bring up current events. Being familiar with current events is the best way to have enough topics to bring up in any conversation. If you stay up to date with what's going on in the world, it will be easy to talk to anyone. You will make conversation about things people are thinking about in the present moment. Even knowing what the number 1 box office hit or what the hot songs or videos are is better than being oblivious to what is going on in the world around you. Here are some additional tips you got as a bonus for watching this video until the end. 1. Use hand gestures, it can make them trust you. 2. Talk slowly and don't push them to talk, it's not a quiz. 3. Smile when they smile. 4. Say their name when talking to them. Instead of I am fine. I am fine, Laura. It can make them feel good. If you want to master this skill, here are some top book suggestions about it. 1. How to Talk to Anyone by Leil. 2. Conversationally Speaking by Alan Garner. 3. The Charisma Myth by Olive Fox Caban. 4. How to Start a Conversation and Make Friends by Don Gabber. Thanks for spending some time with us. If you found this helpful, give a big thumbs up, it helps us to grow. And don't forget to subscribe.